Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave. There are rumors circulating about a certain athlete. Recently a video was posted that reached 33,000 views in just 24 hours discussing this player's minutes on the court and his status regarding a potential new deal for next season. He is currently a restricted free agent, meaning he can leave his team at no cost, or the franchise could decide to resign him based on the offers he receives. The most favorable scenario for the team would be a sign-in trade, and one specific franchise stands out as an attractive option. Those closely following the situation are already familiar with this team, which made a trade earlier in the season. This franchise emerges as a viable destination, so let's explore how a move to this team could unfold at the end of the season. Furthermore, the team's head coach recently held a press conference ahead of their next game, and we'll dive into the details, especially those concerning a key player. The previous video reached 33,000 views and brought in over 200 new subscribers. We thank everyone who's been following along. For those who haven't subscribed yet, this is a great opportunity to join us. We do live streams and deliver all the major updates here. You'll always find the most relevant information about the franchise, keeping you informed. As mentioned, this team could be a viable sign-in trade partner. How could it happen? According to available information, they're the only team in the league with the cap space $40 million to facilitate such a move. As previously discussed, this team has shown interest in the player. They're in a rebuilding phase and have moved on from their superstars. This player, aged between 21 and 22, could become a key piece in their future. He would have the opportunity to play and grow, something that's been limited under his current coach. Many argue he deserves more playing time, as his presence might be negatively impacting team performance. The rotation is set for the playoffs, and unless changes occur, he may not get minutes. So how could a trade actually go down? Who might the team target in return? At the beginning of the season, he averaged 15 points per game with a 45% shooting percentage, though he only hit about 30% from three. Financially, he's seeking over $30 million, but will he really get that on the open market? Probably not, given his performance this season. A more realistic sign trade would be in the 20 to 30 million range. To clarify, he's a restricted free agent with bird rights, which means a team can present an offer, but his current team has 72 hours to match. If they don't act, he could walk for nothing. An unfortunate outcome, especially considering they didn't move him when acquiring a key player and other assets. So which player would they be looking to get in return? One name that frequently comes up is a player earning $20 million, a perfect salary fit for a signing trade. This player has stood out this season as an excellent shooter. He would complement the team well with an impressive free throw percentage and a three-point percentage comparable to the team's best shooters. He stands out as a phenomenal shooter and would be an ideal fit alongside Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green. Just look at his numbers: an incredible 89% from the free throw line, making 3 to 4 attempts per game. His three-point shooting is also impressive, clocking in at 39%, putting him on par with Curry. He thrives in isolation sets next to Jimmy Butler, finding the right teammates and spacing the floor. He can spot up in the corner, receive a pass, pop out for a shot, and convert. He also has the ability to drive, use a pump fake, attack the rim, and pass, averaging 3 assists per game, 3.5 to be exact, which is a career high. He's also averaging 18.8 points per game, another personal best at 6 feet 8 inches and 29 years old. He's a prime age forward. Why would this be beneficial for the team? Because they're in win now mode. There's a 2-year window with Butler, Curry, and Draymond, plus a head coach under contract through 2026 or 2027. The young player isn't in his prime, yet he needs the ball in his hands, needs to attack the rim, and that's not the kind of player the team is looking for. They need to surround Jimmy and Steph with ready-made shooters, and this player is the perfect fit. The big question is whether the team would be willing to trade a younger piece for him. One could argue that considering this player has 3 years left on his deal, and doesn't align with the team's current rebuilding timeline. He might be better off elsewhere. They could get a younger player and possibly a draft pick in return to help speed up the rebuild, so think about it. This might be the right move. On the other hand, there was another player who didn't pan out. Thanks for your services until the knee injury. We wish you well. One guy still carries a heavy price tag and is now with another team. Another could be a good addition, but it's doubtful they'll move him. Still, the proposed option seems like the best fit for the team right now. As we move forward, based on everything discussed in the previous video, we'll find out what happens this summer. Switching topics, there's a recent media session analyzing film, especially regarding Jimmy Butler. A mistake was acknowledged. Keeping him on the floor too long in the third quarter hurt his performance. The importance of revisiting rotations to ensure players get proper rest was emphasized, possibly introducing fresh legs when needed. This matters because it explains why the opposing team was able to mount a comeback in the third quarter with fresher rotations despite using 10 players while they used only 8. The opposing team looked more energized, likely due to having a full week off, unlike us, that impacted our intensity. So what's the ideal minute range for Jimmy? I'd say between 40 and 42. He's one of the rare players in the league who can handle that without a noticeable drop in performance. Looking at the numbers, he played 42 minutes. Maybe those minutes need to be distributed more effectively. Who should get more minutes? Probably not the young athlete, as he's been out of the rotation lately. Let's go, folks. In the NBA against the Warriors and Rockets, we got that win. So what happened? He played 42 minutes. That's why minute management matters. Who would get more playing time? Maybe not Jonathan Kuminga. Since he's been out of the mix, it might be smart to give more time to Buddy if he's performing well, or to Santos, who always brings great energy, but that means if one of them sits, Steph Curry has to stay on the court. He played 40 minutes himself. You can't have both Steph and Butler on the bench at the same time in the playoffs. One of them always needs to be out there. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made. Also keep in mind the Rockets will come into Game 2 with a full scouting report. They'll go all out knowing they can't leave Chase Center empty-handed. What the Warriors need to do is get the win and go up 3-1, putting themselves in a strong position to close out the series. Trust the veterans to handle the pressure. That way we can absorb the first punch without falling behind. 2 for take the hit and respond with force, or maybe we start strong. At some point the other team will go on a run. How will we respond? In the last matchup, the Warriors got ahead and held the lead in this one with solid defense. Can we do the same? Share your thoughts below. We got all the latest updates here. Stay with us. Game day is tomorrow, or maybe you're watching this today. Either way, it's game day. Let's go all in. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NBA, the Golden State Warriors have secured one of the league's most coveted stars, Trae Young, with a monumental 4-year deal. The signing, which was confirmed earlier this week, has been heralded as a game changer for the franchise, positioning them as a major contender for the upcoming seasons. Trae Young, the dynamic point guard known for his deep shooting range, exceptional playmaking, and electrifying presence on the court, joins the Warriors after a standout career with the Atlanta Hawks. His signing marks a new era for the Warriors, adding another elite scorer and facilitator to a roster already brimming with talent alongside Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Young's ability to stretch defenses and create opportunities will undoubtedly elevate the team's offensive potency. The 4-year contract, reportedly worth $180 million, is not only a financial commitment, but a testament to the Warriors' confidence in Young's abilities. With Curry entering the later stages of his career, the Warriors front office has made a calculated move to secure a future star in Young, one who can seamlessly fit into the team's fast-paced ball movement-heavy system. The prospect of Young playing alongside Curry, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, presents an exciting offensive tandem that'll be difficult for opposing defenses to handle. This signing also carries significant implications for the Warriors' championship aspirations. While the team has already established itself as one of the NBA's most successful franchises in recent years, securing another star like Young adds depth to an already formidable lineup with their core players in place and Young now joining the fold. The Warriors are primed to challenge for titles in the coming seasons. For Young, the move to Golden State represents a new chapter in his career, providing him with a chance to learn from some of the best players in the game. His transition into the Warriors system will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike, as a style of play could complement Curry and Thompson in ways not yet seen before, with his ability to shoot from anywhere on the court and create plays in the pick and roll. Young's versatility